Don't turn the football over. Make tackles, make plays, and go out and play Duke football, and they'll be okay.
Charlotte won the toss, elected to defer. The 49ers kick it off, and there will be no return of that pumpkin to start this game.
A relationship that goes way back, but a new one starting here tonight.
That pass complete. And beyond the 30, up close to the 35-yard line as Jake Bobo makes the catch for the Blue Devils. Yards on the first play from scrimmage for the Blue Devils from the 35. They'll run it, breaking away into the secondary. Deon Jackson down the sideline, second play of the game, and Jackson is in the end zone for the Blue Devils. He goes 65 yards.
Team a couple weeks ago against Syracuse when Deon Jackson and Mataeo Durant both went off, and nobody there at that second level. That big offensive line doing a great job of opening up the hole, and then it's off to the races. It's really cool to hear. It truly shows where his priorities are, and David Cutcliffe's got a lot of good leaders like that.
Quick toss by Reynolds. Receiver Thompson avoids the first contact, and he is beyond the 35-yard line, and that is a first down for the 49ers on their first play. Ball right at midfield. Reynolds had to field a low snap and then drifts that one off to the right and incomplete.
Defensively, Tyler Murray is a playmaking machine defensively.
Duke moving quickly, James, and they hit Noah Gray, our impact player.
Just go through those steps and connect with these guys.
Pressured, has to leave the pocket. Bryce cut down short of the line to gain, which was the 45-yard line. He got 7 yards on the run. Tyler Murray came up. Order Wilson to punt for Duke. Michaelius Elder, deep man. Wants the fair catch and makes it successfully at the 9-yard line.
Go and play your game, but you can't help them out. That's 2 freebies they've gotten on penalties here, this offense. This season, in part because of the shoulder injury he got against App State early on. Here he'll carry it, though.
Told you 44% on the season in this situation. That ball's on the turf. And Charlotte able to get it back near the 20, but that's a loss of 4 on the play.
Boy, and again, there's nothing there anyway in trying to run before you get the football tucked away, and it takes a fortunate hop for the Niners. And some penalty flags, but putting it away again. Or are they?
They got a piece of that one. It'll be covered just beyond the 30, but the Duke special teams, and we saw them on display, James, against NC State a couple of weeks ago. They blocked the punt and took it in for a touchdown.
To that App State game, the special teams were an adventure and not in a good way by any stretch of the imagination. And all kinds of black jerseys back there immediately.
Taken into the end zone by Dorian Mausi. Pass by Bryce is complete. Breaking a tackle, Harding Jr. He goes out of bounds. So the Blue Devils in the CPI security red zone. And threatening. Durant puts the shoulder down, trying to drive his way to a first down, and he got it near the 3-yard line.
First and goal, but it hasn't been easy in the red zone for this offense at all this year.
Durant to the goal line and in. So Mataeo Durant takes it in from 3 yards away. And the Blue Devils are back in the end zone.
Well, Durant leading this team in rushing touchdowns, and behind that big offensive line, a nice body lean.
0 for 3 on third down of the game for the 49ers. His pass near the 30 was behind the intended receiver. And he was looking for Tyler Ringwood, the senior. He's standing near his own 40-yard line to receive the punt from Bowler. Meets it at the 45, head of steam, midfield. Robertson down the sideline and forced out inside the 35-yard line. He goes tumbling into the bench area.
Well, and here's the speed. A great job by Robertson to get outside and defensively going down there and covering. That's Antone Williams.
Was off last week. Their most recent game, October 17th, a loss at North Carolina State, 31-20. Rolling and throwing is Bryce.
Not the case right there. Nice connection after the hard play fake in the boot.
We'll try the other direction. This is Calhoun. Broke a tackle inside the 10.
It's been tough for them when they get down close. They need to punch it in right here on third down.
Bryce twisting and brought down. Third and goal. Cannot get on the same page, and Marquise Watts dragged him down for a loss of 5. 32-yard attempt from Charlie Ham, the redshirt freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. And he sails that one through the uprights.
A little something good going here.
Reynolds tries to leap for the 35-yard line, and he came up short. Needed to get to about the 36. Rocky Shelton with the contact.
Tried to bark him off sides, but he's right back under center. Here we go.
He'll run it left side. Might be just enough for Harbison as he submarined his man and got 2 yards, and that's enough to move the chains for Charlotte.
Penalty bug started to hit him right before that Syracuse game.
Pass is complete. That is Elder. Elder to the 30-yard line. And inside of it, they'll mark him out at the 28.
Looking downfield. One thing that stands out, the receivers out on the edge, they do a great job blocking, and that's what triggers these big plays. Nice help there on the outside.
Late in the play clock. Reynolds looks one way, now bails out and throws. Near the 20-yard line, incomplete on 3rd and 10.
13 of 18 for 40-plus for Cruz.
And that one is no good.
Spring ball, summer camp, so I don't think I really understood the lack of foundation there. So they're trying to continue to lay that foundation, guys.
Look at Durant run, Kelly. He takes it all the way down to close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark him at the 10. Mataeo Durant.
Job up front to start with, and a pretty good job by Graham Barton at center. Remember, starting for the injured Will Taylor, who was injured in that NC State game.
60 yards on the run by Durant. 2nd and goal. Toward the goal line and diving and in for the touchdown. It's Mataeo Durant with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the ball game.
He ran at the 60 yards, almost got it to the house. Good job blocking on the edge again. Daryl Harding is out there.
0 for 5. An inside pass there. That's a nifty looking play. Elder. So on 3rd and short. We're going to get this one up to the 40. Diving ahead was Harbison. 3rd and 9. For the Niners. Reynolds has to roll the pocket. Looking downfield and complete midfield and out of bounds. Duke side of the 50. Victor Tucker. And they're 1 and 2 away from Charlotte, North Carolina. Reynolds throws. And that pass complete near the 30-yard line. Tyler Ringwood. Let's drive, James. 4 for 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice job to create. Chris Reynolds, he's not a blazer, but he's crafty enough. Sometimes he does just that, and he looks up and finds Tyler Ringwood, who set it down right there in that zone.
They got 16 yards on the previous play. This is Camp. That could have easily been a negative play, and he gets all the way to the 20-yard line for a 1st down. 11 yards for Camp, and Haywood had to grab him.
Trey Harbison this season and in this game, but here lately, Calvin Camp, the junior's gotten some action. Coach Mark Carney.
Need to get to about the 10 for that 1st down for the 49ers. They go up the middle to the 5-yard line. Harbison, he's got it. 1st and goal, 5 for 5 on 3rd down in the drive for Charlotte.
They're not in the goal yet, not in the end zone yet.
Trying to get there to the goal line, and Elder takes it in. Michaelius Elder on the drive. He goes 5 yards on the run, and it's a touchdown for Coach Healy.
Well, this is big for the Niners. Nice little play right there. Again, the misdirection. They've had some success.
Enthusiasm, energy, all of it. And a lot of that, he said, came from how I responded as a player and what did I want as an assistant, the kind of culture you want your players to enjoy. And he goes, you know, whether it's wins or big plays.
Holmberg James has come into the game. We saw him a little bit at the Dome as well, and the only win of the season so far for Duke. He's going to fire this one up near the 35-yard line, and it's on target from Gunner to Dennis Smith. That's a first down for the Blue Devils.
Nice long drive. See if this defense can make a big play here and get off the field.
Out of a sturdy pocket, that pass complete near midfield to Calhoun. He pinballs off a defender, and he might have come up just a little bit short.
And he didn't get it, so they're over the ball here, fourth down. Charlotte's got to get set.
So on fourth down, they're not going to get it. Tripped up. Looked like Ben DeLuca tripped up Deon Jackson.
We're going to take him out of the game in this second half. He's done a lot of damage here as of late. Those chains will move here with 1:15 and counting. 3 timeouts remaining, though, for the 49ers and refusing to go down. Finally, we get a late whistle.
Wayne Knight in Durham. So glad that you're with us for ACC football as they welcome in Conference USA and the 49ers. Reynolds lost the helmet as Rumph dragged him down. Nowhere to throw it to. Flags are out, and he was all the way back near the 45-yard line.
Well, his pops told him he wasn't finishing. He's getting to the quarterback, but he wasn't bringing guys down. There's one way to do it. Merely take that head off. Good thing the head wasn't in there, Chris Reynolds. The hat goes flying. Schaffner.
So Schaffner takes off running inside the 40. Football pops out at the end of the play as Schaffner was going down. Who's got it? Duke thinks it has it. The fumble was right in front of their bench, and they're already celebrating. So Schaffner had to come in because Reynolds lost his helmet on the play by Rumph, and the ball belongs to Duke. Blue Devils come away with it. Drew Jordan on the cover.
Wow. And Schaffner, it's not like he hasn't had some experience here this season. The ball's well out, so that's won't be an issue at all. If they do go back, they'll go back and look at it, of course. But he was definitely up, and a good job of flying over there to knock him down. And Schaffner got to tuck that football away.
Looked like Rocky Shelton James came in from the left, and now Shelton was a little bit shaken up.
Here's a third down and long for his team. He'd like to have some happiness over on that sidelines. They can move these chains here early.
Reynolds. That's an incomplete pass to McAllister. Too high and fourth down for Charlotte.
Third down chance for a little payback from this Charlotte defense. Walked up in those gaps, showing blitz here on third and long.
40% on third down. 7th in the ACC over the middle. That ball's bouncing around on the turf, and it's incomplete. Looking for Smith.
And a dangerous man too, Tom. You got to bottle him up.
Second quarter 5-yard TD run from Elder. Comes up to meet that one beyond the 25. Got away for a moment and now cut down near the 29-yard line. The punt was 36 yards.
Interesting. See all those bookmarks in there?
Wow.
That's a lot.
I got to get that book.
Yes.
Reynolds. Chris Rumph.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chris Rumph's season as a mediocre
He read that book too.
For 96, he's getting there and he's finishing tonight, wrapping up and coming back there. Just get it off.
Wow, was that close. Reynolds taken down around the ankles by Rumph.
It went nowhere for Charlotte.
Loss of 4 on the play. Bowler's punt blocked again. Second block for Duke. Bouncing around to the 5-yard line, and they cover up. Second time tonight the Blue Devils have got a hand on a punt. And it's Fisher Smith again.
That's a Halloween block party, and they bring the house again.
So from the 5, first and goal, Blue Devils. First few minutes of our third quarter. Jackson forging his way toward the goal line and in. Deon Jackson has his second rushing touchdown of the game.
Well, a great job by the offensive line. Noah Gray up there as well.
Reynolds has to step up, surveys the situation, threads that pass past the 40-yard line, and for first down yardage as he hit Taylor Thompson, the freshman. Get Reynolds through 22 TD passes last season to set a school record for Charlotte. This is Tucker. Tucker inside the 40, sheds a man. Tucker still running, and now stopped at about the 17-yard line by Rocky Shelton.
Hand it to Elder coming from the outside. It's a little jet sweep to Tucker this time. There's a nice block on the edge, and it is Elder that's going to be blocking way. There he is. Was blocking way down the field. 23 comes into your picture.
A couple of highly ranked teams out of the ACC will collide next week as Reynolds gets rid of this one. Interesting play setup. It's going to be right near the marker.
They don't want a field goal here. They need 7.
Although Duke has not turned it over in this game, Reynolds looks to the goal line and flags are out. There's a touchdown signal. That's Tucker. The fight for the ball continues. Jeremiah Lewis and Victor Tucker.
Well, here, we'll take a look at it.
So it hits Lewis in the shoulder pad, and then Tucker kind of puts that right arm around it, James. They converted their last 11 red zone opportunities with 10 touchdowns, but they're not going to get the 2-point conversion. As Duke drives them back, it was Reynolds who could not break through. Couple of block punts in the game for Duke. They cashed them both in for touchdowns. A one-handed grab down the sideline. Jared Garner, happy Halloween.
He's having a good year. Look at that. Using that left arm to keep the defender off of him. And what a beautiful, great hands and a beautiful throw by Bryce.
Duke with some tempo to Deon Jackson. Add that to the big ball moments, James.
Yes, and it's big catches. He makes big plays. Usually when he catches, it goes for about 25 yards. Ooh.
That was Marweedy.
In the first half, he came knifing through there, dropped for a loss. Won't be the case here, though.
Needed to get inside the 10-yard line and did it. Durant.
They really all seem to be on the same page with that timing here the last few weeks.
Pressured on a 5-receiver set to the goal line and in. Jalen Calhoun catches it over the middle and takes it into the end zone for Duke.
Nice route run here by Calhoun. And how about Chase Bryce? He's looking good and getting into a nice rhythm with this offense.
Reynolds, pass near the 45, coming back to it, and making the catch was Elder. Then he stepped out of bounds. Back there to cover him, they couldn't do it.
Elder, he is fun to watch. Just making play after play, and he just keeps fighting and almost sneaks out and takes it to the house right there, able to push him out of bounds. But he's a fighter. Little big man here for this offense. Back down those backs. Let's see if they can stuff him here on 3rd down and 3.
That's exactly what they did. Not enough to get that first down at about the 38-yard line. 3 ACC championship teams, the national championship in 2018. While he was a member of the team, they went 41-3 and 23-1 in ACC games. And now he's trying to help the Blue Devils. Here we are, 37-13. 2nd and short. Slings that one off to the right. Ryan Carrier, senior, makes the catch.
Devin Leary, NC State in the second half. He was ejected with the targeting call. Missed the first half of this game.
9th play of the drive. Down by the 5-yard line and incomplete.
They got to get 4 this time, though.
They've hit on the previous 2 4th down attempts. Reynolds throws this one down near the 17 and caught near the boundary. Ringwood 3 for 3 on 4th down.
Frame, the 6'2.5", 217-pounder.
Number 0. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, first down.
In a unique fashion. Reynolds just trying to get rid of this one. Wow, inside the 5. And adjusting to the football, McAllister. First and goal. Fry bearing down on Reynolds.
In a hurry. Deon there as well, and as he's falling backwards almost to the turf, he just lays it out there and able to come back and able to find the strength to just lay it out there for Amack. And here's Amack with the football. Not going to go anywhere, though, on first and goal. Do some damage with his legs, but it hasn't really been there for him here tonight.
13th play of the drive. Reynolds throws it near the goal line. It pops out of the hands of the receiver, Victor Tucker. Up the middle, spinning into the end zone for the touchdown, Trey Harbison. And the answer to your question, James, is yes. Another fourth down, another conversion, and this one takes Charlotte to the end zone.
A great job up front. Jalen Fisher's the captain, the center.
15-play drive for the score. Reynolds pass. That's a backward pass. I didn't hear a whistle.
I didn't either.
Looking for the lineman, Dimitri Emmanuel. Duke's going to run it all the way back. Jeremiah Lewis is number 39. That's going to be 2. There's the signal.
Further review.
So they will review it, but here's the look.
Lineman
Watch
at the top
70.
of the screen.
Yep. There you go.
So it looks to be standing. Yeah, that pass is absolutely backwards. Good job not to whistle that one down. Let them play it out, knowing that they'll go back and take a look at it. Jeremiah Lewis all the way to the end zone.
But they're still looking at it, James. The play is under review.
People don't realize first full moon you can see all across the U.S. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Whoa!
And they got it.
Wow. It is a full moon, you know. How about that little sky kick? There's another flag down, though.
Hold on to your hats. Anything can happen now.
Did we mention it's Halloween and a full moon?
Only about 10 times. Looking deep. Holmberg's pass down by the 5. Intercepted in the secondary. Of course, right? Nafis Lyon has the interception.
Can't believe it. It's craziness here in Durham. A nice job to find that football to celebrate. A lot of work to do, though. We had too much fun, and we didn't do it right, and we'll never do it that way again.
Chalk it up to experience. And a first down on the third down play beyond the 15-yard line. The catch by Victor Tucker.
A nice run there.
Went 5-7 and 3-5 in conference play. That pass behind the intended receiver, Victor Tucker. So here we go. Fourth down and long. And they're 3 for 3 in the game on fourth down, and that includes a touchdown on fourth down as well. That ball out of the grasp of Reynolds to the 18-yard line, and Duke will cover it. So this fourth down not quite as successful as the previous 3.
Here they come. Deon, look at him roaring around that edge. Goes after that football, the sack and forced fumble. And there's Big Tangelo. Along the defensive line, we got Rumph, who's had a couple sacks. Deon. And here's Chase Bryce going to take the carry down near that first down marker. I wish it were red, though. It'd be like some fake blood on Halloween.
he wants some points, and Bryce is trying to throw it in the end zone, and a flag comes out. Trying to put a little touch on that one to Jared Garner, who I think tried to make another one-handed grab. 4 of the 5 scoring drives for touchdowns for Duke have been less than a minute in duration. They're trying to slam it in again, and this will be a walk to the front left corner and into the end zone for Jordan Waters. That's rushing TD number 5 in the game, and a 2-yard run for Jordan Waters.
That's the new guy. We've seen enough of Durant and Jackson.
So Schofter's in at quarterback. Number 2, he took a hit after he released that football. And that game will be right here at Wallace-Wade Stadium, with North Carolina winning at home 20-17 last year. Down the sideline, Waters. Waters in a race. He's got the 10. He gets pushed out near the 5. Whitehead pushed him out before he got to the house. Than that on this scamper.
Yeah, look at him go. Maybe this is the 2 of the 1-2 punch next year when Deon Jackson's gone. You know, Jordan Waters and Mataeo Durant.
The light you get from the moon is 1 second old. From the 2, trying to drive it in for the Blue Devils. And there's no indication yet. Holmberg trying to get it in there, and he does. There it is. Touchdown for the Blue Devils.
Good job, Duke, driving everybody off that ball. And
49ers traveling north to Durham to take on the 3rd ACC opponent in the history of their program. They'll be 0-3 against the ACC. Seconds are going to tick off the clock in a 53-19 win for David Cutcliffe and the Blue Devils. And that is win number 74 for David Cutcliffe. Will Healy's team put up a good fight? Not enough on Halloween night in Durham, James Bates.